I think, so people are saying Bitcoin is supposed to be safe against nation-state attacks. If they aren't even safe against me and Udi fucking around, then what the fuck is the purpose of this entire fucking conference, of this entire project?
We were going to make a joke about cast iron versus stainless steel pans, but we all know that we'd all rather watch people fight about ordinals, so we're just going to get out of the way. Let's give them a warm welcome!
Oh, wow.
It's the breaking Bitcoin song.
See, guys, we're going into the weeds here, where I asked, and I think Matt was trying to get at the same point, like you have a protocol like BRC-20 to issue tokens.
Yeah, but we didn't invent BRC-20s. We didn't invent that.
Bitcoin
You guys with Taproot and SegWit
like
made that possible.
Fine.
We just inscribed a bunch of wizards.
So why, when that massive inefficiency for that goal, where if that's what you want to use Bitcoin for, if that's your goal, fine, but why are you just not saying anything about people doing it in the dumbest, most efficient way possible?
Well,
you're not offering any positive contribution,
we do, actually.
any kind of direction or nudging towards more efficient designs or more efficient ways to do that.
We do that,
You're just sitting here joking and clowning about how inefficient
you don't know what's going on.
Isn't that hilarious?
You don't know what's going on in the behind the scenes. Me and Udi are working on a system for making BRC-20 tokens not bloat the UTXO set as much. We want to aggregate all of those into a different representation that don't require specific UTXO for each BRC-20. So we are working on that. We're doing that. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Now, what we're doing with wizards are pre-signed Bitcoin transactions, non-custodial exchange using the Bitcoin layer itself, that is now driving up the activity, and we're getting back to those fee levels. Why is it all of a sudden a bad thing now when we're doing something non-custodial?
That was a transitory frenzy during the peak of a bull market, and it came back down. Like even this latest whatever the hell token on BRC-20, it was a transitory frenzy, and it came back down.
So you don't want
ultimately what you're talking about with
schemes like, need it to stay up.
All you're talking about with schemes like ordinals and inscriptions they're associated with are collectibles. Collectibles markets are not like gold. They're not like actual financial markets. There becomes a frenzied cultural obsession with a specific thing, and it pumps.
So you're saying
and
it's
then
a fad.
It crashes.
You're saying it's a fad. What are you worried about? So
how much volume do you think the entire CryptoKitty ecosystem had last week? How much trading volume do you think there was for the entire CryptoKitty ecosystem?
Why do you care about it then if it's going away?
$6,000.
So why do you
care about it?
Well, no, I'm bringing this up because you guys
argue against it if it's going to disappear.
You guys are literally trying to paint this as like some driver of security revenue for miners.
Worst case, it's driving
but you're
security.
ignoring the transitory nature of that.
I mean, that's the worst case. It's driving up the security. If it's not, then why are we having this discussion?
I'm just looking in front of me. I'm seeing all these people wearing wizard hats. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot.
I think, so people are saying Bitcoin is supposed to be safe against nation-state attacks. If they aren't even safe against me and Udi fucking around, then what the fuck is the purpose of this entire fucking conference, of this entire project?
I think the idea of comparing a high fee spike because of JPEGs getting traded around to a nation-state attack is kind of completely silly and just not even close to reality. And by the way, like things like roll-ups for other tokens or system using inscriptions, like a roll-up that does not have any interaction with the native Bitcoin token in a trustless way, it's for all these second-layer tokens, that does absolutely nothing to help the next El Salvador that actually tries to start using Bitcoin. It scales the shit coins. It doesn't help scale their use of Bitcoin.
I'm glad you care so much about the population of El Salvador. That seems to be your thing on Twitter.
All right, guys, we're on final thoughts. We got a beeping red light here.
You're a counterparty shill. You're a counterparty shill. You used to do the exact same thing with counterparty. That's the most hypocritical thing I've ever heard in my entire fucking life.
I just want to end with a final thought. Look, I think Bitcoin is changing, and I think it's important to have an adaptive mental model of what Bitcoin is. I want to thank everyone for listening, and thank you guys for having this debate. The important thing is that no one was hurt. Let's keep it that way.
Well, give it a second. We still have to go backstage.